Ho Chi Minh City, 39 years old, and number 20th currently right now.
At times, the GOAT, Joshua Filler. Is 8'5'8". Once it gets to that point, I think it's fairly negligible. That being said, Filler's played pretty solid the whole time. Duong, he's had some struggles. Single match. He didn't miscue there. Nearest ball to the cue ball is the 2. The 1 down. Oh, he wiggled it home, I thought. It's the low outside ball, but there's a big problem. Not an early morning match, but it's 11 a.m. here. A lot of people really, or a lot of the top players really need to get loose, right? And these balls here couldn't be any better to make. It's so difficult to do this. If you can get into it enough. Oh my gosh, he got into it better. So well that he avoided the 9 completely.
Hoang.
The 1 is down. My. Yeah, I'd like to see. At the long rail nearest his body. Oh, and he's way overcooked this. He's way overcooked it. The field. Pretty well controlled, to be fair. Oh, look at the hit. It's just a little thin, Nate. You just can't give him too many chances.
All right, Josh Filler's going to sink to 9 and make the score 2-0.
Filler to break. Leading 2 games to 0. This he's actually picked up his pace a little bit so far this week from what I've seen. About 3 years ago, he made. Yeah, Filler going to be with the first break and run.
Playing the 9 ball here in the corner. Want to take a 3 lead. 3-0.
He could use a bump. Yeah, you definitely want to get through this ball, and you hear the shot clock, and I think this is the right decision.
Resort. I think I might have to call in sick for a couple days next week.
Oh boy, let's have you, baby. I'd love for you to come up there, Frank. Wouldn't be the same without you, bud.
Yeah, I think
He's just going to try and float this in with a high outside ball coming over the left long rail. A little thin. Just a tick thin. I don't think the problem's making it. It's position. I'll tell you what, he's been incredibly good with this jump cue over the last several. And single elimination. My.
That was surprising.
Just everything was wrong quite some time.
Yeah, he has been here for a couple days. He's been practicing, and he has not really been here late at night either, so I'm assuming he's going and getting rest.
It's just kind of all over the place. His timing just does not look. Sending this back down. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Felt like Duong can find a ton of. Oh, I thought he'd go the other way. Yeah, shaving this to the bottom rail. I'd like that cue ball to carry. I don't think it's going to get there. Speed. Okay, he's going to try and use the 8. He could just shave it as well. Yeah, that's what I thought. If he's going to try and get up in behind the 6 and 9, pretty good. Oh boy. He is just too clever.
His safety game.
This is a really good hit. I mean, really good hit. All right, Duong with a don't want to be straight. Yeah, I believe he is snookered. Maybe the introduction to the shot clock, maybe he wasn't expecting it this morning, you know, on top of everything else, not
There's
the whip.
cue ball.
Of already being a little bit uncomfortable. Oh, and his opponent has had many opportunities. It's all focus on the 2. You almost pretend the 3 is gone, or you really do pretend the 3 is gone. It's going to be the 8, but this might not work out. Walk down table and maybe use the 5 and 7 for the cover. Really see a problem. Better for you. It's a nice strike. He's just... I think this is a savvy play.
And the marching coasts the 8 ball down to the bottom left corner. Looks like Hoang is going to get on the scoreboard here. 4-1 is the score.
Very, very good. Twice over and out towards the middle. Keeping cue ball movement limited, or as limited as possible. And this is what I'm talking about. He has no problem going to the corners, whereas a lot of... Does it have the speed, or did he land? Didn't get him snookered here either. Wow, it did bank.
Great shot by Duong.
See the time he took there while down on the ball? That's typically the time he takes, but many times this match he's already got down and just one stroke the ball. Things went awry.
All right, we got a score.
We have flush into the 9. This is his best hit so far of the break shot. He's going to have a mark the cue ball. You really got to smoke this, though. Boy, he made it look easy. Back up towards the middle. Good hit. Boy, this would be in to the upper right. I think that Duong will do the same. Yeah, he is not. Quoc, Quoc, Hoang within one.
Rack number 8. Duong Quoc the break. Trailing by 1.
Big movement on the 9 and the cue ball. And it's going to be an early game. Actually, a pretty sick kiss there on the cue ball.
That was a quick one, Scott.
Yes, sir.
Scott, I went for.
Yeah, the 1 is down. Is there ever a question on the 1? I don't know that he's missed. Yeah, a little for the purple 5. And this is perfect. Guess he's a little concerned at falling on the right long rail. Kind of a little thick. Does he just come around? Yes, he does.
9 ball. Look at the score 5. Pockets a 9 ball. Let's make the score 6.
Flush into the 9. This is he's looks like he is though. No, he's taking the distance. Reset there.
Seven to 3 after 10 racks. Check some scores around the event.
It's still 100% flush into the 9 again. The 1 is down. He's going to have some type of look at the 2, I believe. And that'll get it done.
Scott, I got to tell you, I was very.
I've always said this, though. I feel like he's a little bit misrepresented. He's actually always been a gentleman to anybody that I've ever seen him. I think you've touched on it. I think he gets a little bit of a bad rap because of the Mosconi Cup or some of the antics that he has. But what he said in the internet towards the end of a match after the win, and I understand that. I was very similar.
I really think pool needs that. I think we need to have animated players and players that are, this is such a great game. Why not be excited about it?
Of course, and it clearly doesn't bother him if you do or don't like him. But there's really not a reason to dislike Josh, other than maybe punishing your favorite player.
Rack number 12, filler. Breaking.
Just a tall order. Yeah, I mean, just asking a lot. He's going to get some help. Making the ball is the key. And if he catches it thicker where he's making the ball, he's going to go into the 3-4. But and that's a massive swing.
himself onto the 9. Duong Quoc. Hoang is going to take rack number, trailing by 4.
Yeah, could have used a little. Yeah, the score line really made it works. But the 6 in a funny position. You're never going to miss this long. Well done.
Quoc Hoang starting to mount his comeback. Making the 8 ball in the bottom corner pot. 8-5 here momentarily on the score.
All right, it's going to get a look at the 2. Yeah, it was just never comfortable with it. I mean, complete breakdown there. Able here trying to knuckle him up behind the pink. Yeah, that's light. Yeah, get that distance with this ball. It's not going to be that. It would be fine. You could weld him up to the back of the 7. Surprised he played the ball, to be honest, and fourth with the cue ball to the bottom rail here. He's going to find the gap. A little lazy. Great contact. Same shot right here. He's going to try and reverse spin it off the back rail. He got into it too much. Long to the upper right. Yeah, great strike. Now,
And Duong Quoc Hoang makes the score 8. One ball in the side pocket. 2 settles down below the 7.
pretty good. Achieved what he wanted. Not the line he chose. Making the 7 straight back up past the 8. Real good. He's elevated here. This makes the shot so much more difficult to be accurate. What a hit.
Great hit by Duong.
Not going to. Oh, we have a miss, and it could be a big miss. Where are you going here? Yeah, where are you? Wow. Got it done, Frank.
Yeah, he played it well, Scott. After pocketing this 9. We have 8
There is no time for a dry break, but now might be the worst time of all. This, I don't know. Is he going to try and pound out, warp around the 5? Nah, you can't do any better than that. You just can't do. Slow drag with extreme inside. Oh, you can come all the way over. Very well done. Yeah, a little let up the Q-tip gun. Okay, we're seeing a little bit of weakness from the German. Oh, he's going up and down. Speed looks okay. Boy, I'll tell you what.
Duong, Quoc.
Yeah, trailing 8-3 at one point.
And as he just had 4 unanswered racks.
He had a dry break last rack. He's not dry this time, and he's going to get a look on the red 3. The bridge a little bit hampered over this wall down here, the 9, 5, and 7, but very doable. This ball well, no hesitation. Yeah, I don't mind the way he played it. That's for sure. In those last 5 games. The first time.
Zhang impersonation. Looking to take.
Big movement on the 9 again. He's going to get a look at the 2. I don't know how good it is. Oh boy, very good decision. Very something out of this, and I don't know how much distance you can create. Oh my. Wow, 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 wow. Either one is fine. Just want to make sure you get out far enough here. And he's good.
I think Duong Quoc might be one of the only people in the world that doesn't have to take Josh.
Focus. But he's there now, and he knows that he can win. Fargo is 831. He's about to be 1 game away from winning this match after trailing 8 games to 3.
Scott, I also want to point out the Moscow Josh Filler going out in the first round. If he does go out in the first round.
So, yeah, did not sound good. It did not sound good. Taking a little chance here. Taking a little. Okay.
Here, Scott.
Yeah, and I really like how tidy he kept it. Excellent hit, Josh Filler. Excellent hit. Excellent hit on table here. Watch out. I don't believe it's better under the gun than Josh Filler, and he. He's got to dig into this. Is he competing with a 9 now? Yeah, such a clever player. Didn't force. Used all of the pocket, Frank.
Yes, he did. Josh Filler is not going down. We have 10-9 on the score. Duong, Quoc, Hoang.
Needs a look on the 2. Yeah, he's got a look, but it isn't great. He did not want to catch the 5, but it helped. It's not going to get it done. Oh, he's overcut this ball. My goodness. Did he get away with it? He did. Yeah. No chance. Oh, my. Duong Quoc Hoang with a big down on the ball. Didn't do any work from above.
Folks, and it looks like we
Yeah, we're going to be knotted up at 10. One game for all the money. Does he have a break and run in him? The 1 did not go, but he's made another ball. Spread is pretty good. Is he tying the 4 up? I like the decision. Catch it heavy from behind. You don't want to catch it thin. Is he going at the 9 here? Wow.
look at the 7.
The way he did, I thought it was pretty low percentage. It's coming all the way around. He's fluked the 7 in, so. Yeah, where are you going with the 4 now? Good, you've got a couple of balls you can get behind. Boy, it doesn't play past the 8. I would really think that Josh is going to have a 2-rail escape. Needs to make a good hit here. Good things can happen. I'll tell you what, though. There's a 2-3 up towards the right side here if he can get it down. Uh-oh, what's going to happen? Speared it.
Great shot.
Duong Quoc Hoang.
Duong has eliminated Joshua Filler.